and welcome today to the Transportation and Ticket Center to start. I'm actually heading into the Magic Kingdom. I didn't expect to be here today. My plan for today was to go to Universal and go to their annual pass holder garage sale, but the traffic was just too bad heading out that way, so I decided to take a detour and come to Disney today because there's a lot going on. There's a lot to see here at the Magic Kingdom. We're gonna get started here, and then the 100th anniversary has officially started at Walt Disney World at EPCOT. Gonna start here at Magic Kingdom, see what's going on with Tiana's Bayou Adventure, maybe get a little bit of lunch, and then we're gonna head over to EPCOT once park hopping becomes available. Trams are now back at all 4 parks, but surprisingly, EPCOT pass reservations for annual pass holders, I don't know if it is for everybody else, but they're sold out today, tomorrow. So we are going to get started here today at the Magic Kingdom and head over to EPCOT a little bit later. So let's get through security, get on a monorail or the ferry boat, and head on over. It was a really busy day at the TTC this morning, and it's like noon, so it's not even like first thing in the morning, but we have made it. We've made it, and let's head on in. I need to hurry up because Festival of Fantasy is about to start, but we have all the Halloween decorations up. It's been quite a while now, about a month or so since all this has been up. But it's been a while since I've been at Magic Kingdom, so I haven't seen a lot of this. But we're gonna try to head down Main Street and go check out Bayou Adventure before we get caught up by Festival of Fantasy. We'll cut through the Emporium here. It looks like they've done some reorganizing here at the Emporium. The 2 for $25 wall is right up here at the front of the park rather than further back in the store. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Halloween merchandise. Lots of Mickey pumpkins. It's a nice like candy bowl. A trick-or-treat bucket. That's cute. Lots of Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. Lots of orange. Oh, this hat is pretty cute. Freaking bats.
It's freaking bats.
Of course, a Spirit jersey. Mickey pumpkin ears hat. That's cute too. We do, of course, have Loungefly bags. Some more of the t-shirts. A little Mickey Halloween plush. It also looks like they have a whole line of Hocus Pocus stuff, which is really cool. This is actually from Hocus Pocus 2. Those are the 3 girls from the second movie. Cute stuff. And this is where the 2 for $25 used to be. And it looks like this is all kids stuff. And then this toys area here used to be more clothes, so it looks like they expanded the toys and kids area of this store. I actually like the setup of this room. This is like the official 2023 merchandise line. It has its own little room here. I actually like the way this room looks. Alright, so with Festival of Fantasy, we're going to take a different route. We're going to head through Adventureland here to get back to Tiana's Bayou Adventure. But this is a good way to actually walk through an area that I wanted to talk about in regards to the Princess and the Frog Tiana re-theme of Splash Mountain. So we'll just head on back there right now. As we get over here to Pirates of the Caribbean, we have the start of what I would like to see at least. So we have pirates in At Destination D23 recently, it was announced that a Pirates of the Caribbean lounge would be opening, and we believe it's going to be here at Tortuga Tavern. They didn't actually announce where it was going to be, but it's believed to be at Tortuga Tavern. However, the Barker bird that used to be outside the entrance of Pirates of the Caribbean will be returning in that Pirates of the Caribbean lounge, so it will be interesting to see when that happens and where that happens. Will it be a whole new area, or will it just take over Tortuga Tavern? And as we enter into Frontierland, I would like to talk about the theme of this particular section to go along with Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Right here, this is just an extension of Pirates, even though we've crossed into a new land. So I would like to see a retheming of these buildings into New Orleans style facades. Have like a bandstand over here. Maybe this can become a beignet stand. And that leads us to Tall Tale Inn, which I hope becomes Tiana's Palace, a new food location, since it is right here next to Tiana's Bayou Adventure. And if we look at the work so far on retheming Splash Mountain, there is a lot of green on the facade here. Of course, they removed the tree stump on top, and they'll be covering that. You can see the wire work up there that they'll be doing soon. But there's so much more green on the outside. From over here, you can see a lot of that green. So like down here in the center of the screen looks to be some like moss on the rock work there. I don't think that was there before. And then you have all this green going all the way up. And I think this area is going to look so vibrant with this new retheme. I'm actually really excited for this, so it's exciting to see. It's really coming along. 2024. And as we come around the corner here, something that has happened very, very recently, I think within the last couple days, is the weather vane. The Brer Rabbit weather vane that was on top of the entrance barn for Splash Mountain is now gone. You can see right up there, that's where the weather vane used to be. And they are actually putting up a new Tiana's themed weather vane that a metal artist in New Orleans actually created. A famous metal artist in New Orleans has fabricated two weather vanes, one to go here in Walt Disney World and one to go at Disneyland, and that will be going up there. So we'll be on a lookout to see when that gets added. It'll be interesting to see what happens to this Frontierland railroad station, because I mean, this is going to be Tiana's Bayou, not really Frontierland anymore. So we'll have to see what happens with that as well. I'm sure they're going to change it, the name of that at least. I think they want to make this whole area one cohesive, like Tiana's New Orleans area. So I'm sure they're going to change that Frontierland station, if not anything else, because the rest of Frontierland should be staying the same. There was a little bit of a rumor here in Frontierland that the Country Bears would be changed in a way that could tie it into a New Orleans style area, but at Destination D23 they announced that the Country Bears is going to get a retheme, but it's going to be more of a like a Tennessee, Nashville kind of variety show featuring Disney music. So Tall Tale Inn might still change to Tiana's Bayou Adventure, but all the way down here at the Country Bears, I think this area will still stay Frontierland. Over here in Liberty Square, we don't really have a lot to announce. However, over at Disneyland, they recently announced that Haunted Mansion is getting a huge outdoor queue and store expansion, which kind of signals that Disney is all in on Haunted Mansion. So this might be one of the classic attractions that just stays around forever. So I think I think within the next 5 years or so, we should see some kind of major announcement regarding our Haunted Mansion here at the Magic Kingdom. That's really all the updates that, I had to touch on here in Magic Kingdom, so I think I'm going to find something to eat, and then it's going to be time to head over to EPCOT, where there are a lot of updates to cover, so a lot of good stuff. I'm going to eat, I'm going to keep that off camera, but just in a snap, we'll be in EPCOT. After spending some time to go have lunch and relaxing a little bit, I finally made my way over to EPCOT, and walking into the park here from the buses, we have the first 100th anniversary decor. These little banners here on all the light poles of all the characters. And EPCOT is the hub of the 100th anniversary for Walt Disney World, so all of the decor here for the 100th is going to be here at EPCOT. Tomorrow is actually the beginning of the annual pass holder previews for Journey of Water, inspired by Moana. This new attraction here looks beautiful. I do have a park pass reservation for EPCOT tomorrow, which means I will hopefully be experiencing this for the very first time. That will likely be my next video going up. My original plan was to go to Universal, as I said before, but plans have changed, and now I'm here today. So today I'm going to make it just about the 100th anniversary, and then tomorrow I will of course be coming back here to experience Journey of Water, which I hope is going to be a lot of fun. So far, everybody that has previewed it during cast member previews has said it is very good, so I'm very excited for this. I had very high hopes for this, and hopefully it will be a good time. It is just a walk-through attraction. It is an exploration trail. It is not a full-on attraction like a big e-ticket. So set your expectations properly. Before I head further into the park, right here across the way from Moana is actually going to be Moana. So across the way from Journey of Water is going to be the Moana meet and greet, which will be nice to have her officially in the park as well. But let's head further into the park. Passing over here the seas, we can see they're doing some painting. I don't know if that's just primer paint, that cream color. The blue over here is what it was, and then this cream color is what they're painting it now. That might just be a primer, but I like that look. I hope it stays that way. But we will head further into the park here to check out some more of the 100th anniversary additions so far. First up, over here at the Land Pavilion, wait for it, monorail. So over here at the Land Pavilion, as a temporary addition, Soarin' Around the World has become Soarin' Over California. So Soarin' Over California is the original version of Soarin', and it went away from Walt Disney World in 2016, I believe. But now it is back with the 100th anniversary for a limited time, and I've never done it, so I don't know if we're going to do it today. It's at like a 90-minute wait currently, but eventually I will get to experience Soarin' Over California. Something else that has made a big splash for the 100th anniversary is the addition of Figment as a meet and greet. So I'm not going to ride Journey into Imagination, but we can come back to this area, the exit of Journey into Imagination, to maybe get a glimpse of Figment. Hopefully he's out and we can take a look. In addition to Figment, we also have a meet and greet with Mickey and Minnie and their 100th decor, but we're gonna go head over to see Figment. There's no line here, but when Figment first premiered, it got up to a 5-hour wait. And this is a really cute meet and greet area. It is just a plain background. I can't tell if it's an LED screen or if it's some kind of mural painting canvas, but it is very cute. It has this, it's like a box, so I'm sure the lighting in there for photos is really great. But Figment comes out of the tunnel here, which has now been renamed to Dreamport. This is where Joy and other characters come out as well. But this whole area has been redone to fit Figment. I gotta be honest, I was expecting a lot less, so I'm pleasantly surprised about how much they did, even though they could have done more, but still looks very nice. We'll wait here a couple minutes, see if Figment comes out. And there's no line, so I don't know. I'm not one for meeting characters, but we'll see. We'll see how much Figment grabs my attention. We do have Joy meeting over here in the Imagination Land. So I'm assuming once Joy is done, Figment will come out of the Dreamport for us to meet. Let's take a closer look here at some of this stuff. So unfortunately, I just checked the My Disney Experience app, and Figment isn't on there. Only Joy, who is out right now, and Mickey, who is next door, are on the app. So I don't think Figment is actually meeting today. So unfortunately, we won't get to see him today, but hopefully when I come back tomorrow, we'll see him tomorrow. So let's go ahead and head out of the Imagination Pavilion and take a look at what else is at EPCOT for the 100th anniversary. As we're heading out here, I can take a moment just to look at some of the merch, and this caught my eye. Is that not the cutest figurine? How much is this? How much is this? This is only $30. There's lots of Figment plushes, that figurine, some jewelry. That's pretty. Some more shirts, one little spark. Lots of Figment stuff. Disney has definitely realized that they can sell Figment. And I figured while we were over here, we come and see Mickey and Minnie in their 100th garb. Look at them. Look at them together. Power couple. Again, I'm not really into character meet and greets, so I don't really want to wait in line for that. Figment is unique. Figment is unique. I'm not a huge Figment fan, but I am a fan of that meet and greet costume. So who knows? Maybe I will just be so overcome with excitement the next time I see Figment out here that I will just have to meet him. We'll see. Maybe tomorrow. But now we're going to head back to the entrance of World Showcase to see what else there is. I think that's it for the 100th anniversary offerings in terms of like meet and greets and stuff like that, like attraction related stuff. So we're going to head back here and see a little bit more decor and something they've done to spice up the work walls. As we're walking this way past these work walls, a little bit earlier I did take the monorail, took a loop around EPCOT, and when I did that, got to look down into the construction. They still have a long ways to go. I believe at Destination D23 they announced that World Celebration, which is the center area of EPCOT that has been under construction for so long, will be opening December 5th, I believe. And that is the same day that the new nighttime show Illuminous is scheduled to open December 5th. So December is going to be a good month at EPCOT because the work walls will be down, and that's exciting. That is exciting. And over here, it looks like they're spicing up this little planter area. This pathway, still not really sure what that's for, but it looks like they're setting up some kind of photo op here with these like circular spherical pots and these signs. Who knows, maybe at some point they will move the Mickey statue, which we are about to see on the other side of this hedge, over to this side once the work walls actually come down. And over here we have Mickey. It was all started by a mouse. I'm pretty positive that Mickey statue is just the one that was over at Disneyland. But I'm glad we have it here regardless. It's nice to have some of this celebratory decor out here at EPCOT and Walt Disney World. As we're heading into World Showcase, we have more of these banners. And we're going to take a right because over here there's like a little mural on the work wall that we're going to take a look at. It does look like some of the food and wine booths that just opened up yesterday, I believe, are themed, or they have the Disney 100 label on them, like this wine and wedge. Pretty fancy. Sorted artisanal cheeses, souffle, cheese and wine. But it is aimed at the Disney 100th. And I actually forgot this was happening, but the 50th medallions on the Fab 50 statues are gone. So now it looks like they're just going to keep them around for longer, which I love. They add a little something to the parks. So it's good to have these here that kids can come and interact with their Magic Band Pluses. But no more 50th. While we're up here, we can take a look at the progress of the new nighttime show here at EPCOT, which again has been announced as Illuminous. The story of us, I believe, is the tagline there. And it looks like they might be done constructing back here. There's all the pylons in. The center barge, which is right here, or it's not a barge, but it's a platform that the barges will go around, looks to be complete. So December 5th, we're not far away, but we're far enough away to where we may not see any more progress here because Disney is backstage, way over there, still putting together the new barges. There are going to be barges for this show, just like Harmonious. But as we can see from these photos from BioReconstruct on Twitter, some lovely aerial photos, the barges are designed to be mobile, to be moved. They have cutouts in the center where the smaller barges will be placed so that they can move them in and out every evening, before and after the show, which is great news because that means that we won't have the unsightly barges in the middle of World Showcase the entire day. Now, if people are going to complain about the barges, I have a feeling people are also going to complain about all the clutter in World Showcase. This platform isn't the most sightly thing. It doesn't impede on seeing the American Pavilion or, looking across to Italy or Japan or anything like that. So, it's not the worst, but I have a feeling if people were going to complain about the barges, they're going to find something to complain about, and this might be what they end up complaining about. But hopefully, the show is good enough that Disney doesn't give them anything to complain about. That is what I'm hoping. I loved Harmonious. I thought it was a great show. The barges were quite unsightly, yes. They were in the way, but as I've mentioned before in other videos, I'm a believer that when you are in World Showcase, you should be looking into the pavilions, not across. The view across is good, but what's in the pavilions is much better. So Harmonious was very good, but hopefully this is better. See if we can navigate this crowd here. We have another new booth Swirled Showcase, which is an ice cream booth that just opened. And it looks like we actually have this little area. It looks like it's a Disney 100th hub. And we have Swirled Showcase serving ice cream. Very nice. That used to be the Starbucks location. And then right over here we have another booth that has finally opened. Bubbles and Brine. And it is decked out with 100th decor. And it looks like here we have shrimp cocktail and a crab claw cocktail. Fancy. Fancy. I don't know if $14 is worth 2 shrimp. Hopefully they're big jumbo shrimp, but those both sound really good. And here we do have this Disney 100th mural that has characters hidden in it. So you can find different characters hidden throughout this. So if we take a look here, for example, we have Goofy right under Spaceship Earth with, is that Asha? The new character from Wish. And it just goes down here. We have Animal, Huey, Dewey, and Louie, I believe they are called. Beaker and Dr. Honeydew. Got Moana down there. So this is a really nice mural here for the 100th. Oh, look at that. You even have the Kitchen Cabaret characters. Oswald. Ka-chow. This is really cool. This is a little fun area for kids just to hang out and look for their favorite characters. So looking around, I like what Disney has done for the 100th anniversary here at EPCOT. I still think it's a missed opportunity to have all this opened for the 100th anniversary, but it's nice that they did what they did here, even though it looks to be repurposed from Disneyland. But happy 100. The last thing I wanted to do is head into the creation shop here because we have a brand new magnet, an Oswald pass holder magnet. I already picked this up. Here's a look at that magnet, but we also have some new merch that's available here in Creations related to Walt Disney himself. So for EPCOT here, we have some merchandise. A Spirit jersey for $80. Big old EPCOT logo on the back. We have a very light zip-up hoodie with that on the back there. That's very nice. How much is this? $55. We have this shirt here. I actually really like this shirt. I love a good pocket print tee for $30. A nice little back there. I may end up getting this one. Very nice. What is Disney merch without some ears? Very cute ears. Oh, they're actually Loungefly ears, so that means they're pricey, $45. Those are very cute, but the main event is right over here. The man himself, Walt. This is the statue that will be going into Dreamer's Point right out there, and you can have the statue. This is going to be mine. I'm going to own this. This is something that I just have to have. It is $95, so it is pricey, but I mean it feels good quality. It's heavy, but I love that. I love it. I'm so excited for that. This is going to be a must-have picture for me. And if you don't want something that big, they do have something smaller. They have ornaments for $27, which is nice. That's nice that they have a smaller version. Some more. Oh, look, a little pullover t-shirt or hoodie. I like that. There is also this very light button-up EPCOT shirt. It is very busy. Very, very busy. But if you're a person that wears button-up shirts, I mean, button-up shirts are busy, but this is $60. It's not name brand it doesn't look like or anything like that, but I'm not a button-down shirt guy. I'm not into busy t-shirts, but this is nice. And then the last piece of merchandise here is this Spaceship Earth. And before I show you the price, look at the size of this. I have to admit, I thought that this was at least double the size that it is. And this guy right here, it lights up, it has the points of light on it, is $125. Like I said, I thought this was at least double this size. This is quite small, but it's a nice little shelf piece for anybody who does want to spend $125 on it. Very nice. Love the EPCOT merchandise. I did a little bit more searching around and I actually found there's actually a button of Walt the Dreamer, the statue as well. It costs yellow, but that's it. I gotta say, does that look like that doesn't really look like him, but you know what, it's the thought that counts, and I like that they did it. More of those ornaments. They have an EPCOT pin with, you know it, Figment on there. Some mystery blind bag pins. Lots of merch for this EPCOT line. I like it. So here we have the front of the line for that Oswald pass holder magnet. I came here the other night and didn't have a wait, but that line goes way down there. Long line today. It is very busy at the parks today. But we'll go. Oh, talk about an abrupt ending there. My phone died. So any filming I had wanted to do at EPCOT, donezo. No more. My phone said no more. Ran out of battery, but I was done for the day. Anyways, I was going to head out of EPCOT. What a wonderful day here. I'm back here at the Transportation and Ticket Center at the Magic Kingdom, and also heading over to EPCOT to check out what they had for the 100th anniversary. I am excited. Tomorrow, I am going to experience Journey of Water inspired by Moana. That should be my next video here on the channel whenever I get that done. But I'm excited to experience that. I have positive expectations, optimistic expectations for Journey of Water. I've been cheering for it all the way. I'm not a doubter. I'm excited for it. I think it looks like EPCOT, and I expect great things with low expectations. Don't have high expectations with Disney, but what a great day. Thank you all for joining me, and I will see you all next time. Peace.